Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mr. Lights Out. Thanks for coming back to my channel. We're gonna talk about something about protecting ourselves while we're in the jungle. It's kind of gonna be different. It's protecting ourselves from elemental beings. Okay, if you guys like content like this, come on, subscribe. Okay, now on to our story. We're here in the jungle today, as I said, and you know about some stories from eyewitness accounts that say that they are being led astray by they don't know what. Well, these are elemental beings that lead people astray as tricks, or maybe they have some benign reason to do it. Some people like they walk in circles, and man, it's hot. I think there's a storm coming, but it's still kind of hot. Anyway, uh, people being led astray by elemental or some beings. They walk in circles and then they wind up in the same spot without knowing it. They just keep going around and around and around. And
That's what I would be doing if I was lost, going around the tree. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? That crazy? I hope somebody would find me and stop me from doing it. Wake me up from a trance, from the elementals. Crazy, guys.
would this be cause for a disappearance or something else? Sometimes they're just not led astray, but they're actually in just one location, going around one tree, one big tree, for example. And I've heard a story about this. There was two of these men that were led astray, but they were just walking around for 20 or 30 minutes around a big tree without them knowing about it. They just got out of it, that situation, because somebody else saw them from afar and approached them and wondered and asked them why they were walking around the tree for the past 10, 20 minutes. And it was just like a snap. And they just figured out or finally found out that they were in that same area, even though they were all walking for like 20 minutes already around one big tree. Now, why do elementals do this? Lead people astray or make them walk around one tree? Well, I think really it's for them, it's a joke or them playing around or maybe wanting to victimize people. So it's the way how we think about it. And that's cause to think about it. Well, uh, how do we protect ourselves when we get lost? There's been a lot of things said about this by older people that know more than we do. And here in our country, they say that you have to take all your clothes off and turn it inside out and wear it that way. And that's the only way they will leave you alone from being led astray and trying to be able to get home. That's what they said.
And now that I got all my clothes inside out and forward to backwards, I'll be able to go back to civilization. What do you guys think, guys? Do you believe it or not? I don't know. If I was lost, I'd try to do it.
Is that funny? I don't know. But I do believe them. I've never been astray. I did get lost a couple times walking around the jungle here in the Philippines. But eventually, with a compass, I did find my way back. So I basically never had the experience of being led astray by elemental beings. But I think I would know what to do if that happened. That's if I was consciously knowing that I was being led astray instead of just walking around the tree. Now, let's think about this. If you were just walking around the tree, try to avoid that. The way I would do it is I always carry marbles with me, 3 marbles. And I know this is going to seem kind of funny, but this is what I always do when I go to the jungle. I always bring some flat marbles. That way they're flat because I can set them where I want to set them. Uh, It's a blue and green one. I'll show you guys. Right, kind of shiny, very attractive for them. They like it. They like it. I've been leaving these around in the jungles every time I go out. I usually have 3 pieces. That way I can remember there's 3 pieces that I put in that place. And sometimes when I go back to the same place, there's 1 or 2 missing. Sometimes I don't know if they were missing because I forget where they put it, but where I put it. So when I usually leave 3 in an area that kind of feels like the right place to leave them, there would be 1 or 2 missing. That's how I know there's 1 or 2 missing. They like picking these up. Don't ask me who, because I don't know or what picks them up. But they actually they're actually missing when I go back to that same area, missing 1 or 2 pieces. Okay. Now, why do I do this? They like these shiny objects, or they like these, and it's like a toy to them. Or maybe I don't want to say it's an offering because I don't offer it. I just give it to them to play with, you know. And they leave me alone, you know, from being led astray. Maybe that's why I've never been led astray. And for protection also, that way they can't affect my mind or my body when I'm walking around the jungle. I'm all squared away, no problems. So that's one way. That's one safety precaution I do. And these are cheap. These are from the aquarium supply. These are cool to have. And the other thing is, as I was saying, first of all, uh, turn your clothes in and out. And why? I've been thinking about this for a while because old people keep on saying, hey, when you get lost or you don't know how to get home from the jungle, something is leading you astray. So you better take all your clothes, turn them inside out, and then wear it again, right? That's the way. So come to think of it, right? Just come to think of it. Why would that work? Why would that work? I mean, turning your clothes inside out and re-wearing it. The only thing I can think of is because, okay, you take your clothes off, and this is all of your clothes in the jungle. It's funny. This would be a form of submission to them. I'm not saying submit to them. This is how they think, maybe, that you are submitting. because you are taking all your clothes off, right? So submission, and then you turn all your clothes inside out and rewear it. And I figure that this would be humorous. It would be funny for them. Remember, not all of these elementals are evil. They may be able to do evil things, but most of the times they like playing tricks on people. So there's not really ill intent. They just like playing tricks. Now, if they see that you've altered your clothes, turned them inside out, this would be humorous to them. This would be funny. And maybe, just maybe, that's the reason they stop playing around, stop with their jokes, and don't lead you astray, or they stop from leading you astray. Maybe, just maybe. What do you guys think? Come on, put in the comments. Okay, and next, next. Oh yeah. By the way, before I forget, never whistle in the jungle. Never whistle because no, because they will find you. It's true, guys. Don't whistle and don't point. Don't whistle and don't point. I mean, if you want to whistle, if you want to point, wait until you get home. Never in the jungle, guys. Never in the jungle. Okay? Maybe then I could get out of the woods and, and stop them from leading me astray. What do you think, guys? Crazy or what? Like, share, and subscribe if you guys like stuff like this. I'd appreciate it. Thanks very much, guys. Peace out.